Hey guys, that's Vatino back with another video this time, and we are finally here for my predictions for AEW Revolution 2026 again. And I meant to get this up earlier in the day, and I just got a bunch of roadblocks from just the usual time it has for export going off of iMovie, and then a few roadblocks with the edit with the recordings that I have on this stupid camera. Let's see. And then I meant to get it up and I also meant to get it up yesterday, but I just got distracted by multiple stuff. I'm not gonna go too big into it. I'm gonna focus on this. That's in the intro, but yeah, we're finally here for this, and I was just better late than never. I'm just gonna say it now. Again, I'm still a little bit discouraged right now. I'm just gonna say it now. Just discouraged a little bit, but yeah, the pre-show's going on right now, but it's not even show. It's not. It's still saying going starting soon, but one of the matches already got done was a tag match with Boom and Doom, Big Boom AJ and QT Marshall versus the Infantry. But I think the one that's going on right now is the Will Nightingale and Lena Cross, which they're going pulling WWE, and then it's the Blackjack Battle World. But as far as the rest of the show goes, I'm very excited for it. I'm very looking forward to it. It's a bunch of matches I'm really excited for. Let's just stop talking. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. This card's pretty good. But I'm just gonna stop talking and let's just get right into the matches. So I decided the first match is going to be that I wanted to go over is the Trios Championship match. Which we got the Don Callis family with Kyle Fletcher, Kazuchika Okada, and Mark Davis against the team of Jet Speed and Mysticals. So yeah, again, Jet Set Rodeo. The team of just Heyman and Jet Speed. They also lost their championships. Mostly was thanks to MJF getting involved with Don Reign and everything like that. Costing them the titles. The Don Callis family won, so we have Okada and Kyle Fletcher as double champions right now. Don't know how long that's gonna last. Don't know how long it's gonna last, because again, they might just do the Freebird rules and maybe give the Trios championships of the other two Trios champions to someone else, but they probably might just do the double champion on top. But yeah, so yeah, Jet Speed with Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight called in missed code for all the team up. So yeah, I don't have figures of any of those three because Jazzwares had to make the figures, and I'm still planning on getting costumes when Jacob's commissions open back up. So, but yeah, this match should be pretty good. Trios matches can be here and miss sometime, but most of the time AEW has been pretty good with their tag matches. It's always been like a fast pace and crazy matchup, like near falls, stuff like that. But as far as I think it's gonna win, as much as I kind of want Jet Speed and Mystico winning, I don't see the Don Callis family dropping the titles. Like I said, who knows what might happen, and maybe Jet Speed and Mystico might win. I don't know. Again, mostly I'm just thinking Don Callis family will retain, and that's going to be my main pick with Pro Okada and Mark Davis. So they're gonna win. So let's move it on. Move it along to the next. Up, we got the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship match. With the Bays of Wrath against Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. So yeah, again, you're just seeing a picture thing, and I'm just using my computer, so I remember this time. So yeah, I'm just gonna say I can't. So yeah, both not only Will Nightingale but also Lena Cross is pulling WWE because those two are actually facing each other in the pre-show, and they're also going to be facing each other later night on the main show for the tag titles. So yeah, we're gonna doing another title defense against these two. I think mostly just Megan Bayne again, but Lena Cross is actually the new member of the team of Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. So I don't know. This match could be entertaining. I'm not that too invested in it because I'm a little. I feel again. I think it's just mostly because I feel like there's way too many title belts in there. And I feel like even the women's, it's still up and down and I feel like I'm almost agreeing to my dad with my dad and saying that just there's not many. It's not as big enough to have like tag teams, but I don't know. As far as I think gonna win, I can see Megan Bayne and Lenny Cross winning, and then maybe later on Megan Bayne will take the TBS title off of Nightingale. But I think I'm just gonna say Beavers and Rav is gonna retain again. Um, it's mostly because Harley Cameron's gonna pull line out of the ball again and get the win. So yeah, Beavers and Rav for the win. Let's roll into another match. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get the banner match out of the way next because again, you mostly and so far you get your ones with just only have the guys because I only have so many figures, or you're getting like ones with with combination of renders, or just getting the last one you just have a picture. So I'm gonna give the banner match where I have actually both figures, and that is Brody King versus Swerve Strickland. Again, this match is kind of like made because Brody King wanted to face Swerve to decide who was the let's see who's the actual most dangerous man in AEW. Honestly, I still think it's Swerve because he's obviously proved it a lot and going taking out Kenny Omega. So yeah, this match is gonna be an absolute banger. Again, these two are gonna just there are just gonna be so many spots and them just hitting hard, and I'm probably gonna expect both of them to be busted open and just doing fist fights, chop fights, everything. But yeah, this match is gonna be banger. But and as far as I think it's gonna win, I can see it going either way. But I think I'm just more leaning on Swerve winning because I think he's still gonna keep this momentum going up to get back to the AEW World Championship. So he's gonna get a win over Brody King. And if Brody King does win, I'll be okay too. But Swerve's gonna be my main pick for the win. So yeah, Swerve for the win. And then now it's because again it's Swerve's house. And now let's move along with the next match. So next up we have the Tornado Trios match with Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, and Roderick Strong versus the Dogs, Gabe Kidd, and Clark Connors and David Finlay. So yeah, again, formerly known as the Bullet Club War Dogs. I will say this now. I'm not liking the name too much. It's not bad, but I prefer it to be the Dogs of War. I guess they couldn't do the War Dogs because maybe New Japan has a trademark filed for that. But yeah, I can go on forever with that, and I can go on forever that I only have one side with figures because again, we don't have a Gabe Kidd's figure or David Finlay because he just got here, and then Clark Connors because he just got here a while ago. Yeah, mostly it started with Gabe Kidd and Darby having a feud, and Gabe Kidd basically being completely obsessed with Darby and constantly going after him, and even had a match over at full I think it was World's End. I'm pretty sure it was World's End. They had a match, and Darby actually got pull out a win. And again, but yeah, again, Tornado Trios match is gonna be nuts. Again, we're gonna get weapons. We're gonna get nuts. Like I said, just so many spots and everything. And it's just gonna be absolute chaos and nuts. Like I said, I can say that like multiple times. You get the point. But as far as I think it's gonna win, I would just automatically say just Darby, Roderick Strong, and Orange Cassidy. But I feel like the Dog's gonna win for one reason and one reason only, and that is Roderick Strong's gonna turn heel. He's been a little bit all centered with the conglomeration. I feel like this is going to be the last straw for him. He's just going to turn against Orange Cassidy and costing their team to win in general. Well, again, that's what's going to happen. He's going to turn heel, and Dog's going to get the win. And that's my main choice because I feel like maybe some other people might agree with me, but that's pretty much it for this match. And let's just move along. I feel like I got long enough on this part. So next up, we have Timeless Stone Storm against Maria Shafir with everyone banned from ringside again. So yeah, I think probably the final match when this kind of feud between these two, unless there might be another match on Dynamite, which will probably be like maybe some like street fights that match thing. But yeah, I'm feeling like this is gonna be the last match, the final outing with between these two, with Tony Storm and Maria Shafir. But yeah, I feel like this is gonna. I feel like this is gonna be it. I'm not too excited because I haven't been that invested with this feud much. It's mostly just been. It's most times she's involved. It's mostly with Orange Cassidy and just the conglomeration in general. All against the Death Riders. Again, they were in the hair versus hair match with him and Orange against Marina and uh, Wheeler Yuta. God, I'm just tired today. I can't think. But yeah, as far as I think it's gonna win, it can go either way. I'm just gonna say this now. Very unpredictable this match. I can see Tony Storm winning because it mostly been my main choice, and I feel like that's gonna happen. But I can also see Maria Shafir winning. But honestly, I'm just gonna pick Tony Storm to be safe because I feel like that's gonna happen, and it's gonna be and she's gonna win the final outing. But honestly, if Maria Shafir wins, I won't be surprised either. So I'm mostly gonna pick Tony Storm, but again, I'll be okay with Maria Shafir winning. Yeah, we got like another match. A lot of these are remaining parts are gonna be it's just gonna be one-sided because again we don't have many figures because Asworth still hasn't made a lot of the figures of the guys that I need to get like Bandino, Jet Speed, a lot of people. I can name and I don't have to kind of get the Chestnut figure yet because again they put it as a chase figure and the ringside my exclusive is long gone. But yeah, well, enough talking about that. Let's go on with the match and what you have on draw. On El Iglo against Bandino, and they're accustomed I'm playing that game at some point. Made by Jacob, but not the point. But yeah, we got these two going at it. And again, basically two loads of doors going at it. And we're expecting a lot of crazy spots, high flying, line everything, and just hard. And I can't even say completely hard, and even hard hitting because again, but these two well, even like bruisers and everything. Again, even Bandito's like a luchador, he's still like strong for as a luchador. But yeah, so many things with that. Maybe the Don Callis will get involved. Don Callis family will get involved and everything. And Don Callis is probably gonna be at ringside, but yeah, he's probably gonna get involved again. And as far as I think to win this match, I think I'm more leaning on Andrade because I can expect shenanigans from the Don Callis family and Don Callis himself. But Bandino can like pull around that, basically pull wind off of Andrade, and then I'll be okay with that too. But I'm mostly picking Andrade because I expect shenanigans. So now going to some of our big matches, we have for the Continental Championship, we have John Moxley versus Casting Authority. This time being a no time limit match. So the first down was in the Continental Classic, which Casting won, and the second down was in Australia. Went to a draw because the time limit ran out. So the third outing is going to be just with no time limit, so that it will be a decisive winner. So yeah, this match is definitely going to be one to watch. It's going to be a hard hitting, drag balls in the wall, dragging them out, just fight. Again, these two are just every time these two face each other, it's always gonna be a treat to watch. And yes, I still don't have a custom figure. I haven't gotten the chase, and I'm still thinking, I'm honestly still thinking of getting a custom figure made for my somebody. Mostly, I'm thinking Jacob again, but like I said, that is So now So that's pretty. I don't want to go that much into like figures I don't have, but yeah, like I said, as far as I think it's gonna win this match, I would mostly say Moxley because Moxley has been pretty good as Continental Champion. He hasn't relied on the Death Rider. He's been very good not relying on the Death Riders, so he's been kind of running over the crowd. But I feel like this is Kess's time to finally get a championship in AEW. He got the IWGP World Championship, but again he lost it to I forget his name, but like I said, I feel like this is time. So it's Kessler for the win, but if Moxley wins, I'll be okay with that. So now getting into one of our big matches on night, mostly even just the one of the World Championship matches, and we have the Women's World Championship match with the champion Ekla. Again, I have a hard time saying her name. Against versus Chris Stanley or 2 out of 3 falls. Yes, you just have a picture because we don't have the Kegla figure because again, Jazz Wars is slow, and as far as Chris Stanley, I don't have her first figure, and her new figure isn't out yet, which I'm still planning to get. But yeah, I have a hard time saying Kekla's name. I will say it now because I may just be tired, but again. But as far as this match goes, I think it's gonna be pretty entertaining. 2 out of 3 falls match. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be pretty good. Again, Kegla getting the win over Chris Stanley in the strap match. And I think it was Dynamite. I'm pretty sure it's Dynamite. It wasn't Collision. But yeah, I did not expect Kegla to win in general, but she did. She did. I think she did do at least 2 title defenses. One against someone, and the second one Thunder Rosa. And then, but yeah, this is basically gonna be our third one. And as far as I think is gonna win this match, I think Chris Stanley is gonna win. Even though another part of me feels like Kegla might get the win, pull rather our hat and everything, just get a sneak win. But I think I'm just gonna pick Chris Stanley because I feel like that's gonna happen. Just gonna get back on track and doing banner after banner matches. So that's pretty much it. Chris Stanley for the win. Now let's move on to our last 2 matches. So yeah, we got another one. So we got one of the big ones. Another one of the big ones, and that is for the World Tag Team titles, and it's gonna be the Young Bucks versus FTR, or which I think this is the third outing in some case. I think this is the third time these guys face each other, but it's very hard to remember because I feel like these guys put one at each other like a lot of times. Again, 2 of the best tag teams in the world, and they're again that Full Gear 2020, that match was very great again, and so many spots, including just them, so many like tag team finishers from different tag teams that we all know of, and I'm pretty sure their second outing, if they did have a second outing, it was great, and this one's not going to be any different. But like I said, I'm very, very excited for this match. It's just, these 2 are always a treat to watch the match, like I said. But as far as I think it's going to win, I can see it going either way, but I'm mostly leaning on the Young Bucks win. The titles becoming, I think, 3 or 4 time champions, tag champions. But again, I might be wrong, like I said, but like I said, I can see this going your way, and it doesn't even matter. Anyway, the winners are pretty much going to be us because we're going to be in for a banger. But yeah, Young Bucks, I'm picking them for my pick. But FTR wins, I won't be surprised. So now getting on to the main event, we have the Texas Death Match for the AEW World Championship, and with Hangman Adam Page and MJF. And not only this is a Texas Death Match, but also this is the last chance match for him and Page. So if he loses, he won't be able to challenge for the AEW World Championship again. And so, yeah, this is again Texas Death Match, and it's him and Adam Page is just kind of like best match to be in, and it's gonna be as we expect. It's gonna be bloody, it's gonna be brutal, it is gonna be nuts, and everything. Like, honestly, I don't think MJF stands a chance, and I usually say this sort of thing, and usually I would say that it's like one of his first. Well, I can't even say this is his first one because I'm pretty sure he did a few title defenses. He did one Australia. He did one. He did one in one with Kevin Knight a few weeks ago. I think he probably, or maybe it was last week. I can't remember on the top of my head. I really can't. I think it was. I think it was a few weeks ago. It was the week before last week. I can't remember on the top of my brain. I really can't. And I think he maybe did one before Australia, but like I said, then usually I would say he would win, but no, I think this last chance thing is just it will give like him and the push he needs to win this match. And obviously it's a Texas Death Match, so yeah, I think this is kind of goes into like I say, I think Damon's gonna win. While I don't like the weird hot potato we're going because we had Heyman as champion, then we had Samoa Joe as champion, then MJF, and now I feel like we're gonna get like again, and I feel like this is where I'm gonna think Heyman's gonna win. When again, just hopefully it doesn't do too much of hot potato. I will say that now, but that's a similar thing with the women, with the Raw Women's Championship between Charlotte and and Sasha Banks. But that's pretty much so. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick him at Page. But if MJF wins, I think I won't be surprised. But that is pretty much it for our AEW Revolution and predictions for 2026. And I'm pretty much gonna get out. I'm gonna stop it here before it goes too long. Remember to like, feel, comment below. What do you guys think of these predictions? Do you still like these predictions review for wrestling pay-per-views? Subscribe, tap the bell, more is coming soon. Click the share button so this channel is known so I don't quit at the end of the year. So that's pretty much it. And this is 15. Rider kicking out of here.